What is going on? It is Sumner H from Skinny Dude Fitness, and today we're talking about the 3 steps to bring about confidence in your life. No gimmicks, no foo-foo marketing. This is how you get confidence by coming into your body. We're gonna do it in 3 very simple steps. So sit down, buckle up, let's rock and roll. So here's the thing. This is something that I've been passionate about for years, breaking down the science of confidence. How do we tap into our most confident selves? Because there's been this misnomer that some people are born confident and some people are born unconfident. Some people are born self-conscious in their shell. But here's the thing, I think we all start off in that place of self-conscious in our shell. And for a lot of us, we never break out of it. Some people, based on their environments, get enough reference experiences to help them break out of it. They might have very supportive family or friends, or they just have a very supportive background that allows them to actually move up that whole confidence ladder, if you will. But for most of us, that's not the place we're coming from. A lot of us are coming from a place where, you know, we had an all right upbringing, we had normal reference experiences, we didn't have a ton of people shouting at us, telling us that we're super amazing and that, you know, we're this incredible creature, which we all are, but a lot of us weren't hearing that, right? So you just stay in that realm of self-conscious and very underdeveloped confidence. One of the first things you'll hear brought out is that you need to change your mindset. It all starts with your mindset and positive thinking and all of these little tidbits. But the reality is, in my own experience, going from 0 to 100, from actually building myself up, what I've learned about confidence is it all starts right here in the body. This is the first place that change occurs. When we start changing our body, how we hold ourselves, how we breathe, how we speak, we start to actually change the patterns in our mind. And so it's not mindset that changes our confidence, it is our physical, then our mind, then our confidence changes. So let's dive into those 3 points of physical confidence and how you can actually start creating that feeling of confidence in your body, therefore building the mindset, and then from there, actually building real, grounded, sustainable confidence. Point number 1. First place that we're gonna start with building up confidence is uncovering ourselves. See, most guys and girls are constantly in this place of defense. And a defensive person looks like someone who's covering themselves up. They want to protect their vulnerable areas. Now do this with me. Cover your body up like this and tell me how you feel versus doing this. The difference should be stark. You should actually be able to feel the flow of energy completely different in your body. The level of confidence you have in this position versus this position is incredibly stark. And so the first place that we want to start with developing confidence is by uncovering ourselves. We want to open up our chest, widen our shoulders, be expansive with our voice, with our gestures, and with our body language. Once we start opening ourselves up, we can smile more, we can be relaxed. You see, a confident person is fluid, their body motions are natural. So what you want to do is make this a habit of just expanding, being open, and after a while, this will just be your state of being, right? Point number 2, unhurried. Do you see how in my voice there is no rush to get these words out? You see, a person who is lacking in confidence is always speeding anxiously through their words and through their actions. Someone who is confident, they pause, they breathe. Their body language is, again, it's fluid, it's natural. They're not anxiously, skipping from the next thought to the next thought, because that is a place of defense, right? If you're skipping from one thought to one thought, that means that every thought is not valued. And the way to change that value, the value you're placing on your ideas and your thoughts, is to slow down. Be unhurried in the way you move and in the way you speak. Allow silence in your conversations if need be. Don't be that guy who's always rushing through the conversation or can't have silence. You see, silence is a very powerful tool, because what happens is we have this fear of silence, right? You don't want to have silence in any kind of social situation. And when you do have silence, you realize, hey, this isn't that bad. This isn't that scary. Nothing terrible is going to happen. And so the more times you can experience that silence in a social situation, the more you realize it's a stupid fear. And so what you allow yourself to do is to be unhurried in your emotions, in your speaking. So to break that second point down and make it very simple, slow down your body, slow down your speech, and don't fear silence in social situations. In fact, be the person that allows silence, that holds that space. And when you want, you can continue the conversation, right? But don't be scared of silence. Point number 3, be direct. You see, how many times have you met someone and they're talking to you like this? Or they'll look at you and they'll look away. You see, someone who is non-direct is giving the message to themselves and to those around you that they're ready to escape in any moment. And really, when you break that down, it comes down to the fact that they're not confident in themselves or in the situation that they're in. And so the way to reverse engineer this is by embracing directness. When you meet someone, look them in the eyes and don't break it, hold it. You know, you don't have to be a creepy psychopath, but hold that, be direct. When you talk to someone, introduce yourself directly. Hi, my name's Sumner. Boom, eye contact, boom, I'm there. My body is aligned with theirs. We're facing each other. I'm not to the side, right? And what you start to notice is you see this all over the place. You'll be talking to people and they'll talk to you from the side, they'll shelter their face from you, or they'll make very loose eye contact. You want to be that person that's direct. And here's a point that people don't realize about being direct. You see, people that are anxious or lacking self-confidence, they're always looking to dominate the conversation. They always want to keep on pushing it. Again, they don't want silence. And typically, these people are terrible listeners. So someone that has confidence can be direct and can listen simultaneously while holding that directness. And so practice your listening skills. Practice being present, direct, and listening. And again, with being direct, you want to have direct body language, but it doesn't need to be excessive. Again, someone who's anxious is gonna be doing this a lot, moving a lot, and being very pushy and domineering in the situation, both in their body language and verbally, and in their lack of listening. Someone who's confident can have gestures, but they're not all over the place. They're fluid, they're natural, and they're fitting. So just look at the difference between this and this. Big difference. So here are the 3 points, guys. You want to be unhurried, you want to be direct, you want to be open and uncovered. These are 3 very basic ways to bring about confidence in your life right now. Guys, I can go so much deeper on this topic. This is something that I've studied for a long time, because the reality is I used to be on the opposite end of the spectrum. I used to be this guy, and now I'm this guy, right? And I'm not perfect by any means, but I've come a long way. So if you guys want to see more content about this, give this video a thumbs up, comment down below. And until then, put these 3 steps into action. I'll write down below in the little doobly-doo box down below. I'll put these down there, so if you need to reference them, you will have them there at all times in text form. Other than that, this is Sumner H signing out. Stay amazing, friends, and I'll see you next time.